everyone, welcome to the third Master Quest dungeon that I'm doing for this Master Quest side series of videos. And we're tackling Jabu-Jabus belly. So Jabu-Jabus belly is definitely showing off a lot of signs of differences right off the bat. Let me go ahead and show off a little bit of that while we can. And again, the reason why I'm making these videos, of course, because, well, if you're watching Master Quest, of course, is for those who are playing the Master Quest version of the game, which you can only get on the Nintendo GameCube or the 3DS. And I'm basically doing this as, like, for a special guide, so you guys can, so that way you guys won't be able to get stuck on anything. And, of course, because I am 100%ing these dungeons, and, well, these videos are very special in some way, the entire dungeon is definitely shown in this video, so this could be up to 40 to potentially an hour. But, I'm gonna try to, get things fast as possibly could. And, there is some post stuff that you can only get after you beat the dungeon, so, stay tuned for that if you are, if you have the equipment and everything else. Anyways, so here's our very first difference. So you may notice there's some cows, like, just hanging out on the walls right here. And, you think it's just a weird specimen of decoration, because it absolutely makes no sense. Believe it or not, what you actually gotta do to do something in this dungeon is to shoot a slingshot bullet at the cow. And it's cow abuse, I know, but unfortunately that's how you do it. And this is from one of the main reasons why Master Quest is probably the worst in terms of, like, game progression in some way. Like, looking at this looks like something that you can't make much progress with, because these cows here are not a good sense of progress. They look like decoration, or better yet, weird gimmicks that just came out of nowhere. And this is basically the theme of Master Quest. Like, shoot something that looks so innocent and it will activate something. I guess this is what makes a lot of, like, players who played Master Quest rage quit a lot. Because, like, they have no idea what to do. There's a cow on the ceilings, but as if they could do anything, because even with a song that, well, in this Let's Play I currently do not have, it doesn't mean anything. But then you realize you gotta shoot at the thing in order to make progress, so this could be a lot interesting. And this is not the only instance that they will do this, and you're going to see this within this Master Quest playthrough. And I'm gonna point out what you gotta do in these type of scenarios, so don't believe me? Well, boy, you're in for a real treat. Anyways, so get across, get the compass, go back across, and you will unlock the door to the next room, of course. Now, of course, we gotta wait for the platform to go down. In the meantime, I'm gonna hold my shield up, because, these enemies that are in the water could intentionally attack me if I'm not careful. Luckily, they didn't, so that's out of the way. Okay, so now we're gonna make this jump. And we're gonna enter in the next room. And this is where you meet up with, of course, Princess Ruto. But, I'm not gonna read his dialogue box. I already did that for the Ocarina of Time playthrough. But Ruto is basically here to look for something he lost inside of Jabu-Jabu. And, well, she's in a mission to go and find that thing. But, of course, without my help, we won't be able to get it back. So, we're gonna need to work together on that one. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this right now. But anyways, we're gonna need a bomb choose. Yes, this is where we're gonna need bomb choose. That way you can activate this, and it'll summon a cow. In other words, you shoot at it to open the door over here. Now we don't need to go that way yet, because we can't even go that way yet. But it's always good to get it ready right now, so we won't have to worry about it later. Then we come into this room, of course. Now, obviously, there's a lot of tentacles blocking the way. There's also a few cows here and there that we can always activate while we're at it. We just dropped some chests while we're also at this. We could open these chests, and actually we can. But let's go ahead and grab Ruto here, because like Ruto will give you the honor of carrying her. Well, after you talk to her twice, of course. And obviously the slow dialogue, it's not going to take its whole time, of course. Let me go and talk to you again. However, I won't leave until I find the thing I'm looking for. You better believe me. Oh, I believe you, Ruto. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop down. And we gotta leave her on the switch. The thing is, we have to leave her into this room. She can't leave this room. Shame, but it's what you gotta do. Let's go and open up these chests while we're at it. By the way, there's a room to the right. Obviously, we did not go in there in the original Ocarina of Time because it wasn't even an important room. But, that room actually is important. However, we can't really do much in there. I will show you why, when we have access to that room. So that way we can pinpoint something. Anyways, we have to leave Ruto in that room. We have to go this way. And then fight Kermit the Frog, because that was a meme last time. In this next room, of course, you activate the treasure chest. This will give you, of course, more Deku Nuts. Because we gotta love some Deku Nuts. We're gonna go ahead and face off these enemies really quickly. There's also a new enemy called a Like. If you get eaten by these things, he will try to suck up your shield, or eat your shield. So make sure you try to take him out whenever you can, because if you lose your shield, it's gonna be a pain. On the plus side, they do offer you a lot of money. So definitely take the opportunity. Once you killed every enemy, you'll summon a chest on top of a room. Before we do that, though, there's a Skulltula in here. And obviously you're gonna need an item to leave the dungeon. I'm gonna show this, because this is slightly sequence breaking, but I'm not gonna use advantage of it just to get the Skulltula. But if you jump attack, you can kill the Skulltula inside. However, I don't think you can collect it. Maybe you could, if you're lucky, but I don't think you can. Regardless, like, you're gonna need an item later on. And we will come back to this dungeon to get what's inside. But inside this chest, you actually get the dungeon item early. You get it later in the original Ocarina of Time, but you're gonna probably need it right now, because, like, the dungeon won't be beatable without it right away. Master Quest wants you to basically use full advantage of the dungeon item right away. They want you to use a lot of it. So, yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting and fun. Anyways, let's go ahead and enter the next room. Cross. Alright, so now let's go ahead and enter the room up across, shall we? Disable that. Climb up. Now we enter this next few rooms, of course, where we have, like, a lot of interesting puzzle bits. We can't go left yet, so we're gonna have to go right first. Let's go this way first. So this first room, of course, is gonna be some sort of interesting little puzzle thing. Now, you're gonna need to grab your slingshot in order to activate the cows, because I don't think the boomerang's gonna work. But you gotta shoot both cows. Immediately get out of the way, because this is an ambush. challenge myself. Activate both. Get out of the way. And they both contain a like. You gotta take care of both of them. If you miss the hit, try to back away, so that way you don't end up getting sucked in. If you get sucked in, you're gonna lose your shield. And I feel like if you don't take him out fast enough, then he will digest it and completely destroy it. After that, maybe I'm just thinking of Majora's Mask, but anyways. We got a Deku Stick in hand, which requires us to basically use Deku Sticks to solve this next bit of a puzzle. Take the Deku Stick to light this torch, and then go on forward, so that way we can activate the spider web over here. Once you access this next room, this is where we fight our very first tentacle of the entire dungeon. There is 3 tentacles you gotta... Actually, maybe 4. My brain could be playing tricks on me. Maybe it's free. I think it's free. But there's 3 tentacles you gotta take care of. One of them's in this room, and once you take care of that one in that room, you now have access to the area on the left. So once you have access to the area on the left, you can do one or two things. You go that way, which I'm actually gonna do, and we're gonna take out the second tentacle. Use Boomerang to take him out. Like that. Let's go into this room really quickly. It's not really necessary, but let's do it. First and foremost, we gotta clean up this room of enemies. The boomerang is your friend here. Also, this is my very first time picking up the magic jar, so this is basically a magic jar upgrade. Take that. And once you take care of the majority of the enemies, now what you gotta do next is you're gonna have to grab bombs. Because what you're gonna be doing next is you're gonna be blowing up something. You're gonna have to blow this up. Okay, well, if that doesn't work, then you can always try this little method. Fire a bomb to you, look at it, and explode that. There you go. Get yourself up here. Get your boomerang ready, aim, and collect it. Obviously, there's a little bit of green stuff right here, and it's there for a reason, but you don't really need it. It's supposed to summon those block things that you're supposed to get, like, later on within this game, but we don't need it. Next thing's next, I'm gonna take this block, and what we're gonna be doing, first and foremost, I'm gonna drop it right here. I'm gonna push forward, and then battle another Lizalfos. Like that. Once you do that, you blow this up. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that jump cut right there. Okay, well don't do that, otherwise, actually, I could do this. If I'm really talented, I can try this. If you're really quick, you can basically, enter the door of a frame when it's about to close, but, it might take a lot of practice, but, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this in the time being. Hold this there. And of course, activate this last tentacle. Oh, apparently the tentacle got me, because I got hit. I got hit by the tentacle. Ow. That's disgusting. Whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and go this way. I'm gonna ignore you. You're not important. Anyways, go ahead and stop this. We're not gonna go this way yet. I'm gonna show you guys this room for a little bit. Because, like, this room right here is very interesting. For one, there's a spider web across the distance. And second, you may be hearing keys, but you don't actually see them. They're invisible. And your navigation cursor as Navi is gonna have a hard time trying to locate them. So, you pretty much can't do anything in this room for quite a while. You can activate them, but that can only make it worse. So it's always best to just come back to this room later. And yes, I have done this without the ability to see. A few times even. But, let's do what casual players would do. For a moment. Anyways, let's go ahead and grab Ruto over here. There's no way I'm gonna make that. So I'm gonna let it reset itself. Land here. Gotta take Ruto up here. And, looks like Ruto found exactly what she is looking for. So, we'll throw her up here. And it's the third spiritual stone, so we're gonna have to, like, somehow get it from her. Very interesting little story right there, Ruto. But, yeah, she's gonna want us to go up, so let's go ahead and, do that. In a moment, first and foremost, I'm gonna prepare something. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself some Deku sticks, of course. Now let's go forward. Oh no! Ruto is going up! An octopus? Oh no! As if, like, an octopus is what the actual enemy for Zelda is called. Clearly Nintendo's trying to call out real world when this is Hylia world. But whatever. Anyway, so here is the speedrun way to take him out. This is how we do it fast. Basically throw a boomerang at him until he turns around. He will most likely do it on the 4th turn. Then jump attack. Instant one-hit KO. Just like that. Anyway, so now we go up. Alright, so there's a cow over here, so I guess we're gonna have to go ahead and shoot at it. I feel so bad for these cows. They're being shot in the face. They look so adorable, too, and here we are, just abusing him. Master Quest is just cruel. And surprise attack! Out of nowhere, it's a surprise attack, so you gotta take him out. Just like that. Anyway, so here's another cow we're gonna have to take him out too. So upon taking out this cow over here, this summons this cow over here. Basically, this is a free cow that you can get some milk on if you get a proper song that we don't currently have right now. I'm not going to spoil too much of it. But if you have a proper song, then you can play it and you get free milk. Another thing this thing also spawned is basically these block areas. Well, not these block areas, but those blocks. So what we're going to be doing next, we're going to go ahead and activate this. We're going to have to activate both of these, and then get across fast. Oh my god, I barely did not make that. Thank goodness I did, but Could win a lot worse. Anyways, jump up here. And, of course, we have access to this last area. Get a recovery heart for our troubles. And enter the room before the boss room, even. This is where 2 likes will just fall, and you're gonna have to take them out. Before we do that, though, we're gonna shoot some cows. Because, boy, isn't that child abuse already. Luckily, the cows can't get us. If they do get us somehow, that would be very shameful. Having trouble with my aim. Sorry about that. There we go. But yeah, just like that. Then we gotta shoot at this thing too. And that will summon a chest. Now, jump over the entire thing. And we're gonna have to take them both out. Just like that. You're gonna get a lot of money when taking out these likes. Yeah, how you like that? 360 no-scope. Okay, obviously do not do that because you'll get in trouble with the law, but why not? Why the F not? Anyways, up here is basically a gold skulltula. You can't lock onto it, so what you gotta do is you gotta aim slightly to the left, and then you gotta let the rewind time activate the skulltula. It's very precise, but once you get 2 hits in, now you can safely lock onto it and then throw it. And that's how you get your skulltula. You basically gotta aim completely different. You gotta use basically the part where it returns to you to basically get back to where you are. And get another blue ruby. Alrighty, so here we are, fighting off with Baronade, the boss of Jabu-Jabu. So, now I'm going to show you guys a pretty much fast way to take him out, but other than that, the first few bits are pretty slow, but it is what it is. Then step away. If you're really lucky, you can get a good hit in. And then just screw it up somehow. If you're really quick, you can get a good hit in. Like that. It's always good to only use your boomerang for this type of thing. But yeah, once you take care of that, now you gotta do is boomerang this. You're gonna have to use your deck stick jump attack in order to get it. Actually, I think the better option is to sword jump attack and then decky stick jump attack, actually, to deal the most amount of damage. Yeah, I think that is pretty much better. Like, sword jump attack, then decky stick jump attack. You want to get the most damage out of it. If you want to 2-cycle it, at least. I'll have to test it and see if it's actually the case, but, actually, it is the case, because, like, first one was a stick, and then he went down. Then I did a sword, then a stick, but he went down, and then I did a sword afterwards. So yeah, you can 2-cycle him if you use, like, a jump/sword, then a jump/stick, and then, do it twice. That's basically the fastest way to 1-cycle him, or 2-cycle him at least. Anyways, so, unfortunately, there's still more to this dungeon, and as always, within the previous 2 videos, you're gonna need a few items that, as of right now, we don't have access to. So, if you have access to the current items that we will provide with you, then go ahead and continue watching, but other than that, stop watching the video, because we're probably going to be entering spoiler territory. And again, if you're watching this on a live premiere, I definitely recommend you guys stop watching, unless you have beaten the game one time, or at least the Master Quest version. And, that being said, let's just go ahead and take a look at some post-game stuff. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless! I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Anyways, so let's go and get right into some post-game things. For this dungeon, you're gonna need the Lens of Truth and the Song of Time. Let's go. Alright, so here we are in post Jabu-Jabus. We're gonna get a few more things in this dungeon, of course. So, believe it or not, you're gonna need the Song of Time and the Lens of Truth. Now, the Lens of Truth is really an odd one because you get it way later into the game, and I'm also recording this immediately. I'm also recording this before I tackle the second dungeon and before I become some sort of crucial part into the main story. Actually, I shouldn't be going down here. I should be going a completely different direction, but I already screwed myself up, so I might as well just go this way for the time being, because, well, I chose this path, I may as well use it. Anyways, so, upon going over here, you gotta basically play the Song of Time here to get this Skulltula from underneath the Song of Time block in order to save him. Also, need to make sure my microphone's recording. It is recording, okay. Take countermeasures, why not? This will allow you to get basically one of the Skulltulas. Actually, for better yet, I think the way I'm going is the only thing I have to show, so I guess it's good that I go this way. Because there's only a few things I need to get in this dungeon. They're both down here, I believe. Yeah, they're both down here. So I guess I am going the right way the entire way. But, yeah, you need to play the Song of Time to get that one over here. And then in this next room, once you take care of this tentacle, you can go inside, once you take care of a tentacle that was blocking the way, you can go into this room. Let me go ahead and, oh, I forgot. Well, actually, you do get it before then, so I guess I didn't need to mention it. You're also going to need Din's Fire for this as well, so I'm going to bring that up in a second. Let me go ahead and replace that, and let me go ahead and get this. So, this next room is filled with, of course, these enemies. And you can de-kill them, which I'm going to try to do. You're gonna kill every single enemy in this room first. Why do I feel like my controller's set to turbo a little bit? I don't know. But anyways, the enemies you're gonna be looking for is not gonna be easy. You need the Lens of Truth in order to see them. They're invisible. Now, you could just guess and hope that you eventually hit them. It's much better to do it this way, though. There's only 3 of them, so it isn't too bad. Once you take care of the 3, you go and get across. This little target thing will help you assist, of course. And it's here you gotta play, you gotta use Din's Fire in order to burn the web. I don't think I can make this jump. No, I cannot. So, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my boomerang again. There we go. And I think this is all I need to do. I think that's all I need to do, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. We got everything in this dungeon. So, we're pretty much solid in this dungeon. That's pretty much it for collectibles in Jabu-Jabus belly. So, and then it's a little short But, it is what it is. But, yeah. That's basically it for, the first 3 dungeons. So, now the next episodes you're gonna be seeing will be from, of course, Vanilla Ocarina of Time, as we get back into the main quest. But, yeah. As I said within the past 2 videos, I really hope you guys are going to be enjoying these little mini segments where I tackle the Master Quest version of the entire dungeon. And I'm going to be doing it 9 more times within the next few dungeons. So, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, Mardiman641 signing out. Have yourself a fantastic night, and I will see you legends in the next video. Catch you guys later. Bye.